media looks like this, okay? Actual independent media, people who don't have funding from some billionaire or some foreign government or an advertiser or a sponsor, right? It looks like a dude in a fucking, in a room with a cat and a barking dog that I can't get to shut up. That's what it looks like. Okay? These fucking phony ass, fake, independent media, new total media journalism that are being welcomed in the White, like fucking Tim Pool and Kate Max and all these. This is bullshit. The same way that legacy media like CNN and Fox News and MSNBC, they are paid and bought for, but they're orchestrated. They're designed to look like it's independent media. That's what you're going to start seeing with like TikTokers and social media accounts. And what I want to show you is the latest example of it, okay? Because this is kind of going viral on TikTok. So there's this woman, Kate Max, okay? Now, I had never heard of this woman until yesterday. But what I did see is this video a long time ago.
Governor, how many miles are we?
When was this posted?
Governor, how many miles are we?
So October 23rd of 2024, this TikToker does some orchestrated. Now this is what I'm saying, okay, about like an orchestrated interview where he's already wearing the fucking microphone, the whole thing's planned, the whole thing's scripted, and look at everybody going, this is the best collaborator, this is the best.
Running today.
Right?
Let's start with a mile and see what goes from there.
Hey everybody, Tim Walz here. I happen to be the governor of Minnesota right now, a VP candidate running a mile.
I want to explain something to you. The act of running in and of itself, the act of running, physically running.
With Kate.
That is political. It always has been. It's a political act. The same thing with like people going on marches, right? It's sort of to show strength. It's to show willingness. It's to show that you are alive. Like Joe Biden can't fucking do that. Donald Trump can't fucking do that. Those people are not capable of actually representing you, right? Now I want to show you what this fucking woman decided to do yesterday. She met up with Satan.
Hey, how many miles are you running today?
No miles because we're at the beautiful White House, but why don't I give you...
You hear that? No miles. This whole account is about running. That's why Tim... And she goes, no, we're not running. You're just going to do a fucking propaganda piece for us. No running needed, no run... The whole channel is about doing running interviews.
Hey, how many miles are you running today?
No miles because we're at the beautiful...
I gotta turn it up. They're so quiet. Their microphone sucks. Their microphone is terrible.
How many miles are you running today?
No miles because we're at the beautiful White House, but why don't I give you a tour?
It's so quiet.
My name is Caroline Levitt. I am from New Hampshire, and I
Putting it
am
up
the
to
White
max.
House Press Secretary, and this is the beautiful White House. We're currently walking on what we call Pebble
I see the problem.
Beach. This is where all of the press hang out.
Guys, we have to stop for a second and look at this.
Guys, we have to stop for a second and look at this. I mean, look at the way that the tortured souls are screaming.
I can't believe you get to wake up and be here every single day. Is this a dream come true for you?
It is a dream
come true for you?
Come true. The White House is so beautiful, especially this time of year. That's where President Trump and the first family lived. And then
this is I guarantee you Stephen Miller orchestrated this entire thing, the propaganda minister, because this is giving the same energy as like Eva Braun's lost tapes recording Hitler and his right-hand men at the fucking Eagle's Nest having like drinks and caviar and going, oh, it's so nice. Meanwhile, in the fucking shadows, we got millions of people fucking burning and being gassed. You know what I mean? That's what this is giving. It's giving, there is no war in Ba Sing Se. It's giving, we are the party of love. It's giving, do not believe what your lying eyes are seeing. That's what this is giving.
the front entrance to the West Wing.
What is your roles and responsibilities at the White House?
Yeah, my job is to relay the president's message and his agenda and his views and feelings to the American people through the press.
What is your favorite space at the White House?
Well, why don't we go right in here and I will show you. And here you are, James S. Brady.
It's a girl doing her job. No, it's not a girl doing her job. It's a girl refusing to ask a single question about the genuine issues. If this fucking interview, why not bring up a single thing about the crashing stock market, about the destruction of due process, about the Doge dismantling our government institutions, about Kilmar Abrego Garcia, about anything substantive? All this is a puff piece, and it's bought and paid for. It's bought and paid for.
briefing room. It's historic and it is quiet right now, but typically on a briefing day you would walk in here and it will be packed with journalists from all across the world who show up to the briefings to ask me questions.
It's a lot more intimate than I thought.
That's the initial reaction of everyone who comes in here. It's way smaller than you would imagine. We need to make it bigger so we can allow more voices in.
What do you do for preparation before walking into this room?
I pray to God before every briefing. It's a moment to just grab
Pray to God to help you with the fucking lies. You pray, you go, Lord, I know I'm about to lie through my fucking teeth to 370 million people, but please, please accept me into the pearly gates when I get there because I know I am a sinner. That's what you're fucking praying about, you laminated-faced cunt.
Myself and level set, but before the prayer comes a lot of preparation. My team and I are just reading the news, consuming everything. I talk to the president multiple times before I take the podium to fully understand what he's thinking and feeling so I can relay it to the public.
How far is your office from the Oval Office?
It's just a few steps away if you want to come check it out. So this is the infamous blue door that we walk out of, and this is what we call lower press. This is where my incredible team sits every day. This is Liz, that's Davis, Pat.
Nice to meet you.
We also have Harrison in here, Anna, and we have Kush, and they are...
I'm so glad they're showing us what these fucking people look like and giving us their fucking names so that we can hold them accountable for being the Nazi fucks that they are.
The front lines of the White House press shop. This used to be my seat here when I was an assistant press secretary.
You're good.
Max, if you're not already. She's an icon. This is my office. I have obviously photos of myself with the president. You also have a picture of me, and that's my baby, my 9-month-old son. That was from our senior staff swearing in.
Oh, is that the baby you had with your 60-year-old husband? Even though you're 27, you're my age? Is that the baby you had with your 60-year-old husband?
Ceremony. And then this picture here is from my first briefing. This is my fun little cork board. This is a 7th grade class from Georgia who came to visit. Their dad is one of my colleagues here in the White House, and they asked if I could go speak to the students, and they wrote me and signed this cute little thing. Another picture of my baby on his first Air Force One flight. And then this is a meme that I love. It's a man pointing at a brain, and it says, "No thanks, I won't be needing that because I believe everything the legacy."
Wait.
Baby on his first Air Force One flight. And then this is a meme that I love. It's a man pointing at a brain.
She's 27? She's 27? I gotta double check this, because that is boomer humor. That is boomer humor. How old is Caroline? She's 27. There's her husband. 60. 32-year age gap. Very rushed marriage, by the way, because they weren't married when she was chosen to be the press secretary. So they had this rushed fucking marriage. It's all on her Instagram. Because no, they couldn't have a God-fearing woman who has a child out of wedlock as the press secretary. No, no, no.
And it says, "No thanks, I won't be needing that because I believe everything the legacy media shows." So look, we want critical thinking around here.
You started out as a White House intern during Trump's first term. What is it like now being back and being the White House press secretary for him?
It's crazy. I mean, it has totally come completely full circle. Every day when I come into work, I try to remember what a blessing it is to work in this building and to remember the policies we're implementing are truly impacting so many lives. Don't forget.
They are. The policies you're implementing truly are impacting so many lives. I can name a few lives. Kilmar Abrego Garcia, Mahmoud Khalil, Rumeja Ataturk. Is that her last name? Or Ataturk? Whatever. I don't know the name of the 7-year-old, the 4-year-old, and the 3-year-old that you deported. But yeah, you're definitely impacting a lot of lives. Ozturk. Yeah, Rumeja Ozturk. Yeah, I could think of a bunch of lives.
It's the people's house. It belongs to the American taxpayer and the American public.
We've got a welcome to a better America, Chris. If you don't like it, then you can leave.
For the president, it is not
yeah,
for the
brother.
people that work here. It's for the American people, which is why you see tours almost every single day because it belongs to all of you.
What is a quote or motto that you live by?
God is within her. She will not fail. Hi, guys.
Look who we ran into 1 week after hanging out with
What the
Patrick.
fuck?
It belongs to all
my
of you.
God, he's
What
gonna
is
be
a quote
pissed.
or motto that you live by?
God is within her. She will not fail. Hi, guys.
Look who we ran into.
He's gonna be pissed. His career, he's about to get a lot of flack online. How old are you? I'm 27. I'm fucking 27 years old. I'm the same exact age as Caroline Levitt. Take this in for a second. Here are the two extreme sides. You've got a fascist, that's Caroline Levitt at 27. And then you've got a democratic socialist, that's me at 27. Look at what happens when you go fascist. The fucking establishment sucks you up and goes, oh, we're going to prop your shit up. We're going to give you so much money. We're going to make you look great. Because they are the swamp. This is the swamp.
Week after hanging out with Patrick. We got to get you on the running show.
Sure, I'm in. Yeah. Running and talking at the same time.
Yeah.
You just never know who you're going to see at the White House. By the way, this is the president's Tesla, which he so generously has told
We love Tesla. Everything's computer.
staff that we are allowed to drive if we wish to take it out. I haven't taken him up on the offer, but maybe I will soon.
If you guys see Caroline whipping around that red Tesla, you
know
whose
why.
it is.
So we are here in the South Court Auditorium in the Eisenhower Executive Office Building. So why don't we sit down and have an interview? Here we go.
Hey!
Oh, so yeah, it's giving the same as like, I got invited to interview Eva fucking Brown, and despite all of the evil shit that her husband has been doing, I was surprised by how beautiful the Reichstag is. Look at these beautifully no-wrinkled swastika flags. Now, we're gonna go out into the Untergarten and take a look at where we grow the azaleas. Like, oh my God. Oh my God, bro. Fuck, dude. And it's also, just so you know, we're seeing the same thing with like Bill Maher, you know? Like Bill Maher just went and visited with Trump and had dinner with Trump and came back blowing him and cradling his nuts and going, well, he's not really the evil man. He was so funny and so nice. And then immediately, what's his fucking name? The guy from, the comedian from Curb Your Enthusiasm. I know somebody's gonna get so mad at me for forgetting this guy's motherfucking name. Larry David. Larry David ended up writing an op-ed called My Dinner with Hitler. And literally just took the transcript from Bill Maher's monologue about how great of a man Trump is, and just changed Trump to Hitler and Stephen Miller to Goebbels and like Pete Buttigieg to Goring, and like he just changed the names and wrote the exact same fucking thing, and it's fucking remarkable. It's absolutely remarkable. I mean, maybe I could even find this. Larry David, My Dinner with Adolf. Oh my God. I think we should fucking read this. So, I hope you guys have seen that, like, Bill Maher, who was like, oh my God, you have to pay for this? I'm not fucking paying for this. We're not paying for this. We'll cover this in another video, I think, because I am not fucking paying for that. But, listen, thank you for tuning into the Valenti VOD. If you're watching this live, you stay. If you're watching this pre-recorded on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It costs you nothing, and it helps me immensely. I'll catch you in the next episode of the Valenti VOD.